The Fabulous Lives of Bollywood Wives has arrived on Netflix. Today is when the show is released, and I believe there are some very interesting reactions coming through. But guess what? The four of you, the lovely, glamorous ladies who are adding a lot of oomph and glam and this ostentatious color to this brand new show on Netflix. Ladies, we have a situation. In fact, we've got a lot of situations, and you got to tell me how you would react if you were caught right in the middle of it. Are you good to go?
Okay,
Yep.
good to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. It's an easy breezy one to start with. And the first situation is, imagine you've got an upset stomach, you've got a bad hair day, you've spilled wine on your dress, but you've been invited to the White House for a gala dinner with the US president and the vice president. Neelam, we'll go to you first.
Oh God. I mean, how many bad things can happen to me in one day? Well, first of all, for my upset tummy. Now, what would I do for that? I would drink some lemonade. Okay. For my dress, I would probably just go like that because, what if I don't have another change? And because this is something that I cannot miss out on. Otherwise, I would just bail. But if it's the White House, there's no way that I'm missing this one. I mean, I would fix whatever it takes. I would fix my tummy for sure. My dress, there's nothing much that I can do, flash my smile and, be confident.
Super. Bhavna.
I think I'm also not missing this dinner for anything. I'll just have probably a Imodium for my bad stomach. Quickly, maybe pop two of them so that it just stops maybe for days to come, but it'll stop. And then, I mean, hair is fine. I can just do something around it. And fortunately, I have a lot of friends who are designers, including Seema. I'll be calling them hyper. Send me something right now, but I have to go and not going to miss it for anything. No.
Seema.
Uh, Obviously, I can't miss this one. Or like Neelam said, I'd bail. But yeah, I'd go as is. I mean, I'll take it any which way I can get it. I'll just go.
But what do
With
you
the
do with the bad
stomach?
stomach?
Seema,
Yes,
you have to
Seema.
do something.
Deal with the
You
I
stomach.
can't
think
go to
Imodium
the
also.
White House with a bad stomach.
Yeah, for God's sake.
Alcohol settles the stomach, guys.
Does it?
Hmm.
It does.
Hmm. We're learning new things thanks to these fabulous women. All right, let's notch it up a little bit. Now, the other situation is the next one is imagine being hit on by Pierce Brosnan or Brad Pitt in the business class lounge of whichever airport in the world. Maheep.
I'm okay with that. I will just be very, very happy. I won't be leaving that lounge. I don't know which flight I'm taking. I'll be sitting there and missing my flight. It's Pierce Brosnan
Siva?
and Brad Pitt, guys.
I mean, it's Brad Pitt. First, I'd pass out, then I'd wake up, and then I'd kind of move into the lounge till they were there. I've missed the next flight. The flight can just wait. Brad Pitt can't. So yeah, I'll do
Bhavna?
that. But I think I'd pass out first.
I mean, hit on is like almost unbelievable, but fab situation. And yeah, I would be like, if they asked me, where are you going? I'd be like, nowhere. I'm here. I'm in that movie with Tom Hanks at the airport where you just stuck.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
Terminal.
one. Yeah, terminal.
terminal,
I'd be
correct.
that. Yeah. And
Neelam?
make sure I see them off till their gate of their aircraft.
Or maybe take them to the White
Yeah.
House for that gala dinner.
Oh, I don't know about
They've
that with
probably
all those
already been there,
problems.
With your bottle of
These are
Imodium.
amazing. These are
Emotive.
absolutely amazing dream sequences.
Okay. Okay, now let's give you a nightmare of a situation. Imagine you misplaced your phone and you realize that your phone is not locked. How scandalous will that be? Neelam, we'll go with you first.
Listen, I'm not worried about my phone not being locked, okay? But the fact that I've lost my phone, my life is my phone. Everything, my phone numbers, dates, everything is in my phone. So, I mean, okay, if it's unlocked, it doesn't matter. Read my messages, just give my phone back. I would die without my phone.
Bhavna?
I mean, it's happened to me once. I left my phone in a cab in Paris, and I kept messaging the driver on my phone saying, "Please return my phone. I will tip you really well." And I kept begging him and sending him messages, and he actually did that. He came back and returned my phone. So it was like a crazy situation. I couldn't even think straight for some time.
Maheep?
Yeah, I won't be a happy person at all if I lost my phone. I will not be okay if it's unlocked. Um, yeah, I just freak. I don't know. I'm already getting palpitation thinking of it. I don't want to imagine anymore.
Seema?
I mean, all hell would break loose. There'd be pandemonium in my life. I'd probably put everything on hold. I don't know. I don't know what I would do, but there would be total hell. All hell would break loose. I mean, I wouldn't rest till I found that phone and unlock. No ways. No
Right.
ways.
Let all hell break loose here because the next situation I have is where you will react not for yourself but on behalf of the other three. So if I go to Neelam, she'll react on behalf of the other three, right? If you had to survive, if the other three had to survive for a week in a beg, borrow, steal scenario, what would these three ladies beg, borrow, and steal? Maheep?
It's a tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough one, but I mean, considering you're saying that they don't have money, I would
Yep.
assume
So they
I
either
can speak for
beg,
myself
borrow.
that I
Ah,
would
come on, you
steal a
these
case of
these
wine
women
for
have been your
myself.
friends for years now. I'm sure you have something for us on them, right? What would Neelam beg,
Yeah,
borrow, steal? What would Bhavna beg, borrow, steal? What would Seema beg, borrow, and steal?
Seema would beg, borrow, and steal a blow dry hair dryer for her hair. She won't survive without it. Trust me, there'll be a major problem. Bhavna, case of red wine. I think she'll go insane. She'll also steal. And Neelam would be begging someone, take me home to my husband and my child. She'll have a hippie fit, like a hissy fit. She'll be crying. She'll be a mess.
Good answer, Neelam.
Okay, Maheep would probably steal somebody's phone because I don't think she can live without her phone. Okay, and talking to someone. Seema would, I think Seema would, okay, I'm going to steal Maheep's one. Her blow dry. Her blow dry is really, really important. So, blow dryer, she would steal. And Bhavna would, I think, beg for some cupcakes or something. She can't live without cupcakes and dessert.
Bhavna seems to agree.
Nice. Yeah, pretty much right. Some
Cupcakes
wine and
and
some
wine.
cupcakes. Exactly the worst combination, then pass out.
Right, right, Bhavna. Go for it.
So this is a situation I think a person would be so stressed. So it's just to de-stress them, right? So with Mahi,
Yep.
definitely alcohol. Send her a crate of whatever she wants, like whichever alcohol. I'll ask her what is going to do the work right now. So send her that. Seema, I'll send her tons of chocolate and sugar because that is something she stays away from. But if she's stressed, I'll send her lots of sugar. And Neelam, I will send her food. Like Neelam, if she's stressed and if you give her food, she will calm down. I think.
So Bhavna is so different.
I
She
eat
doesn't
everything
want her
inside.
friends to beg, borrow, or steal. She herself sends stuff over.
Yeah,
Well,
and these are easy things to send. See, they're not that tough.
in a parallel world, if the other three were to contest elections and somehow all three managed to win, which ministry would or should they take up or head?
Seema,
Go for
I'd
it.
put her in the tourism department, so like she can just travel and go everywhere. I think even Maheep would be travel and tourism, both of them. I think I'll just send them off in the travel and tourism department. Neelam would be Neelam would be good with the economy. I don't know why. I feel like she'd be good with finance and economy. She'd be good. putting businesses, which business needs
Don't you
the
think
right kind
I
of
would
funds and
be,
stuff.
don't you think I'd be good at the Minister of Information?
I was going to say that, but then you know what? Yeah, okay. Information for Maheep.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, sorry. Whenever we need information, we come to Maheep. So Maheep is information and broadcasting. Seema is travel and tourism, and Neelam for the funding the small businesses and things like that. Something in the finance or economy of the
Neelam?
country.
Okay.
Why small businesses?
Neelam.
Why not the big?
I
Okay,
mean the big
Bhavna
and the
would be
small and
okay. Bhavna would be she would be handling finance because she does have that business mind. Um, yeah, Maheep would be in charge of the military. Okay,
I'm
that's a good
happy with
one.
that. I'm
Yeah.
yeah,
happy with that.
Maheep would be in charge of. She would be heading military, and Seema, I think she would be. She's good with like human resources, HR. That department.
Not bad.
Nice. Lots of portfolios to
Not
choose from. I'm sure the country will have a ball
Yeah.
of her time on social media if the four of you were ministers in Delhi.
Or
Right.
it would crumble, or it would just crumble.
Now I think we're happy to see you ladies on Netflix doing different kinds of shows. So and maybe Neelam will do a film someday. But the next situation involves Neelam and a party at a house. So this is for the three of you. If Neelam invites you home for a movie night and plays one of her super duper monstrous hits with Govinda or Chunky Pandey, you would? How would you react? Bhavna.
Oh,
I think it'd be a
God.
blast. We would really, really enjoy it. And especially at Neelam's expense with all her clothes and her steps. We'd maybe make her do a few steps from the movie for us.
Are you mad? They'd be making fun of me. Hello, these friends of mine.
We'd love it.
How about the 2020 version of Tutak Tutak Tutiya,
Oh
Yeah.
which is an iconic
God.
song?
Neelam, yeah,
I think we'd all have a blast. We'd like bring out
we'd
the
have a
bubbly and
blast.
let's make this a night.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Mahip, would you have a special request for a specific movie?
No, Neelam, whenever,
She
she's a
hasn't seen my
ballerina.
movies. Hello.
But the honest
Hello.
truth
She
is,
hasn't seen my movies, Maheeb.
no, shut up. I did see that movie where you fell off the
Which
boat or
one?
something with Salman, where you lost your memory.
Correct. Correct.
What was it called?
Okay.
I think I think
Ek
I
ladka,
think
ek
Seema and
ladki.
I would be in bliss because we've been big fans of Neelam's. Big, big, huge fans.
Yeah.
And
I'm
But
one of
I
them.
would have
She's got to
fun.
come back to the film. She's got to come back to the film. Right. Okay.
Thank
So the
you.
next one is going to make all of you happy. If you could take over Kim Kardashian's Instagram account for one day, what would you do to that account? What would you post? We'll go to Seema first.
Yeah.
Oh God. I'd be like, what should I do? My God. First I'd go through all her pictures. If I could post for her, is it? I don't know.
Yep.
I'd be so, I don't know, what would I do?
Seema's already flabbergasted. She can't even answer this
yeah.
Yeah,
question.
I'd be like,
She's
I'd just
already
be
in
staring at her
drooling
Instagram
and in
account and then
awe.
just scrolling and I don't know. I would be like, I'd want to get as much information as I could from her phone, but I don't know. I'd just be curious and I don't know what I would do with it actually. I never really thought of that.
She's
What would I
already
Mahip,
do?
who would
really
you
nice.
DM? Who would you
Who
DM
would
if you
I
had access? Yeah. If you had
access
access to Kim
to?
Kardashian's account.
I DM Kanye because my son is quite into him. So I said, listen, come and meet me and take a picture with my son. I just want to keep him happy.
Okay. Neelam?
And I take a selfie also with Kim Kardashian and put it up. So I get some more followers and people love me more,
Ah,
like Seema.
yeah. That's a
So
wise
if
one.
I could manage,
Go on.
so if I could manage her account for one day, I would make sure that I would make millions and millions. I would just keep on posting products, give my bank details, and make the millions.
You would
Therefore,
have
you
been
need to
good
be the
with the
finance minister.
finance.
Bhavana was spot on.
Yes,
Yes.
spot
Yes.
on. Bang
I would
on.
Excellent. Bhavana?
hijack that account and make my big bucks.
Super.
Smart,
Bhavana.
smart.
I think I would do something like what Maheep said. I would just send a shout out to me saying she's the right person to endorse things and she's my role model. So then I would get all the brand endorsements to post. Neelam, I'm thinking of the
I
future
think that,
plans
you
on
know what I'm
not just
thinking?
that
That
one
I
day,
would
not
follow
that just one
myself.
day.
See, that's why I chose
I
you as
think
the
the
finance
first thing that
minister.
I would do would follow myself. I'd use her
Yeah.
Instagram account to follow myself. That's one thing I'd definitely do. At first, I'd be flabbergasted like I was when you put me in the situation, and then I'd hit follow Seema Khan.
The next one is, if you had to shoot a home video with your own family, what would you title it and why? And which other non family person would feature in it? Maheep.
Keeping up with the Kapoors and these three, the compulsory blind that my Diwali parties, Karwa Chauth, whatever, whatever. So these three would be the non-family people who would be a part of the show, and we would start the show around food though, because my family is very big into food. A table full of my mother-in-law's mutton pulao and these three hogging away.
Super.
Yeah, but keeping up with
Seema.
the Kapoors
Nice. On Netflix. Seema.
on Netflix only.
I think mine is obvious. Now I'd call it the Khan Dan. And I'd
Nice.
probably, yeah, I have the three of them there. So yeah, I do that.
Okay.
Those are the three I have there.
Bhavana.
What should I should try and make something rhyming? Peppy Pandays? I don't know. Sounds stupid.
How about,
Sounds good.
how about
Peppy
Pandemonium?
Peppy
Pandey.
Pandey,
Peppy
yeah.
Panday. Like the Peppa Pig, Peppy Pandays.
Okay.
And
Bhavana.
yeah, I'd have the three
Bhavana.
of them, and I'd have their families as well. So it's like one big grand show.
Super. Neelam.
Mine would be lounging with the Sonys because in this lockdown, okay, we have been in our PJs and pajamas and boxers. I mean, okay, our family just lounges, including my daughter. So there was a time we were just going from one day to another, and all we did was change pajamas. So I would call it lounging with with the Sonys, and obviously I would have these three mad people with me, lounging with us and being couch potatoes and just lying there the whole day, lazing around.
Sounds good. There's such a wide variety with four very different personalities, four very colorful families. And so I think all four can be a series of four home videos on Netflix. But we've got a final one for all of you. But in this one, you don't answer for yourself, you answer for the other three, right? If your friends, the other three, were stuck in an elevator for 20 minutes with an ex boyfriend,
Oh shit, this is tough.
Yeah, this is
Seema
tough.
would go in
This
a
is a
tiz,
mad
like how,
one.
yeah, like how Seema has reacted to the Kardashians. She would have gone in a tiz, probably worried that is my hair blow dried and proper and am I looking good? Uh, Bhavna, Bhavna, what would you do? What would you do? I've never even thought and imagined it. Uh, quite frankly, I know an ex-boyfriend of hers. She's quite friendly with him. We party all the time
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
So I think she'd be chilled out with it. Neelam will be like, get me out of this elevator now.
Pronto.
Pronto.
I'd be pressing that alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seema,
Uh, Maheep would be like, oh, beep, beep, beep. Where's the bar when I need it? Where's the bar? Show me the bar. Bhavna can talk to anyone. It's a gift. She has a gift. She'd probably get into a conversation about just anything. She'd be the most comfortable. And Neelam would probably say, oh dear, what should I do now? Her reaction would
Mad.
be, oh my.
Nice. Bhavna.
And then she'd go for the alarm.
You know, these girls have honestly got it so right for each one of us. It's going to be that, exactly what they said. I mean, Maheep would be, where's the bar when I need it? I need a drink, and she'd be comfortable with the drink. I think Neelam would be going mad. Get me out of here. And Seema would be in a tiz. Oh my God, my hair, my shoes, my outfit, is everything perfect?
Unfortunately,
I
no
think we
blow
all
dryer
go
in
into
the elevator.
No
Yeah,
blow
she may
dryer.
just put the fan on of the elevator for a natural blow dry.
So what am I wearing? Very important. What am I wearing? Am I looking fat?
Yeah.
Super. Right, the four of you have been fun, and if this conversation is anything to go by, I think the Fabulous Lives of Bollywood Wives on Netflix is going to be super fun. It has released already, so all you guys who've enjoyed this conversation, go check it out. Good luck, Neelam, Bhavna, Maheep, and Seema. Possibly, we'll see you
Thank
soon to
you.
talk about season 2.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much.
Thanks a lot.
That was lots of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks.